Hey there, Björkvin here from Audio Issues, author of Step by Step Mixing: How to Create Great Mixes Using Only 5 Plugins. And I'm here to help you confidently finish your mixes so that you can be proud to release your songs. If you want your mixes to sound good on every speaker system you put them through or play them through, go to mixfinisher.com and download my 7-step mix finishing cheat sheet that gives you my process for how I make sure that my mixes translate to anywhere I play my songs. But I wanted to show you inside a mix stream that I did with my customers. I do regular mix streaming sessions where they get to sit in their home studios, listen to high quality audio as if they're sitting next to me in the studio, and I mix a song from start to finish. And there are a few lessons in this mix that were really fun, and I wanted to share them with you. This is a track by Katie Haverly. She's a Tucson musician. She just released her 8th album, Matter, and all the proceeds of her album sales go to fund the local musicians here in Tucson, in our town, as well as Katie's favorite music venue. So if you want to support a good cause, go to katiehaverly.bandcamp.com and find the Matter album, which is her 9th or 8th release, I believe, and go check that out and know that all of the album sales go to a great cause. So, however, this is a song that an alternative recording of a song that she released on her song Pluto, and I did this mix for my audience just for fun, to mix it from start to finish. I do that regularly with my customers, and I wanted to touch on a couple of subjects that I thought were interesting that I sort of explained to my audience during the mix. So first of all, a mix is a mix is so very, very easy to do if you have a great performance, a good song, and a well-recorded track. I don't want to toot my horn too much about the recordings, but I did record them myself in a home studio, and it is definitely possible to get great sounding tracks in your home studio if you just know the fundamental recording skills that you need, which honestly aren't that hard to learn. And so, secondly is that you need good recordings and a good production and a good band and a good feel. But even in a small studio, you can actually make things sound quite spacious with reverb, and on the drums in particular. So I wanted to show you just a quick excerpt of the drums, and this is how they sound without any of the reverb or the compression. They are EQ'd and compressed. There's a few resonances there in the kick drum. I have the Pultec kick drum trick here. I have the R bass for some low end on the kick drum itself. There's just a little bit of compression on the snare. There's some EQ on the snare here, I believe. Yeah, and then the overheads just have a little bit of compression, I think, or maybe nothing. Not sure. Can't remember. It was only an hour ago. Has a little vitamin from waves here, but a lot of the power comes from a lot of the space comes from the drum reverb, and a lot of the power comes from the drum compression. So this is the standard mixed drum kit. So kind of an interesting drum kicks on there, sort of a rounded, really organic feel for it. So, and then with the drum reverb and then the drum compression, you'll hear how much that changes. So the drum compression here, drum reverb, I mean, I have a large chamber, and then I have an 1176 compressor. So let's hear that as well. So I'll activate this. As you can hear there, it's definitely there's a little extra thickness in the low end added to the reverb, so you have to EQ that out so that your kick drum doesn't get too boomy. And then you could hear how it opens up the snare and the cymbals especially. And then with the drum compression, that's how it sounds. And then with the rest of the track.
Will we turn our backs on them? No how. But for most of us it will be easy.
So that's just a little bit on the drum, how you can make the drums bigger and punchier even if you are recording them in a home studio. And then I wanted to show you 2 quick guitar tricks that I thought were interesting to do. I use the Sheps Omni channel a lot. It's super versatile. It has a lot of things that you need to make a good mix going already. So it's but it's not really about the EQ compression. It's about this little insert part here. So what I tend to do is I put a delay on the track, and so this is Katie's rhythm guitar and this is Ben's rhythm guitar, and they have different delays just to separate them slightly, both from themselves and then also from front to back in the mix. So what we have here is, and then because it's an insert, I just pull the dry wet knob all the way down to about, it's 12 here, and then it's 17 or something here. So let's hear how that sounds without this and just the guitars. All right, and now we have a 66 millisecond delay here, and then we have a quarter. It's not actually, if we put it to milliseconds, so it's 667. So it's quite a bit longer. So let's hear how that sounds. And then just let's listen to Ben's guitar in solo and with and without the delay, just so you can hear sort of the micro separation there in the front to back field.
To find what trapped in the labyrinth of.
So using delays as an insert actually can be very, very beneficial to just create that tiny little bit of separation that you need. And then one final trick, it's in the solo here. Ben's incredible guitar solo right here. I did this, basically mixed the guitar solo together. It's a double mic guitar. And then I panned it slightly to the left, and then I sent it to a mono delay and sent the mono delay all the way to the right. So it has an interesting sort of spatial feel to it. So it just has a tape delay on 200 milliseconds and very low feedback. And so let's play just the solo, or let's play just the solo without the mono delay, and then the mono delay, and then I'll put it in with the rest of the tracks.
When we all say goodnight.
So as you can hear, it obviously sounds great by itself there on the just left of the center. But when you add that mono delay and pan it all the way to the right, it gives it that just extra feel to it, which I think is very cool and something that you can definitely use in your mixes. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you like this, obviously please like and subscribe. And if you're not on my email list, go to mixfinisher.com and download my mix translation cheat sheet so that you can make all of your mixes sound as good as you hear them in your studio. Speakers are notoriously difficult, or it's notoriously difficult to get your mixes to sound good across all speaker systems. So I'm giving you sort of my process for how I tackle that or handle that. So that's it. My name is Björkman from Audio Issues, author of Step by Step Mixing. This helps thousands of musicians and producers make better sounding mixes in their home studio. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And it's great to give you a little bit of an insight into what my subscribers and customers learn from the live mix streams that I'm currently doing. All right, take it easy. Have a good day.